Hey, what's up? It's Mega Saguaro back again after a kind of awkwardly long wait between videos. I apologize, but I'm back. I haven't abandoned you. So I'm here with a little mini video, kind of not anything super fancy, but a little compilation of 3 different speed paints from my adventures of drawing on the iPad via the app PROCREATE. So in case you guys haven't heard of this app or don't know, it automatically records brushstrokes for you whilst you draw in the app, so then it's really easy to take old drawings that I didn't actually intend to ever make into a video. I did these, this first one I did a year ago when I was still thinking about doing a YouTube but wasn't actually seriously getting ready and preparing to start. So, if that kind of goes to show, I wasn't thinking about posting this anywhere when I kind of did these pieces, and they were all for practice, which is why none of them are really finished, and a lot of them are just kind of sketchy and just kind of for fun. So for this first one, I did something which I never do, and I drew a background. Wow. Actually, genuinely, I really need to work on them. Because as you can see, this isn't really that good. Partially because I didn't finish it, but also partially because I don't know how to draw backgrounds, but I'm sure some reference images would help when I go to try seriously drawing backgrounds. In case you guys are wondering if this person that I'm drawing is a character or some random girl, originally she was supposed to be me, sort of, but not really, just because I was really inspired by this song, Waving Through a Window from the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack at the moment, because I was having kind of a rough time of it and really could relate to the song. But it ended up just kind of being more similar to an amalgamation between me, some random girl, and my character Holly, who has pink hair and a similar body type to me, so, ooh, but, By the way, though, if you guys, even if you're not really interested in musicals, check out that song, because it's really, really, really pretty, and the singer's voice, I think his name is Ben Platt, is, great. So, anyways, moving on to the next speed paint, which actually is definitively, a drawing of my character Holly. And, as you might have just seen, I, do a lot of really weird things while I'm sketching, because I just like to have fun, I'm pretty sure I'm just yep, there it is, the really, really stupid face on her right now. So you guys are probably gonna have to ignore moments like those, for which I apologize, but who knows, maybe to you it adds some sort of comedic value, or other things, I don't know, maybe you're a sadist and you like seeing people make fools out of themselves, but who am I to judge? In any case, Holly, this character, she is the main character of a sort of comics, a superhero comic story I have, not really in the works, but planning to have in the works, if that makes any sense. It's kind of going to be my next project after I finish the draft of the novel that I'm currently working on, just because I'm really close to finishing, and, I don't really want to get started when I'm not finished something else, so that's why I'm saying that kind of thing. But in any case, just to give a brief kind of idea of what this story will be about, since I probably will end up talking more about it later and do some videos kind of designing these characters and working on what does the story look like, what does the space look like, the setting, etc., and so on. But avoiding talking about the plot too much so as to avoid spoilers and still hopefully you guys will be interested in reading it when I eventually come out with it. So to give kind of an elevator pitch version about what this story is about, it's a group of college kids who end up being almost magical girl type superheroes, which sounds dumb to say, but it's definitely a very whimsical sort of story, but with serious themes kind of backing it, and instead of being focused more on the plot of oh yeah, let's get powers and beat the baddie, it's more focused on the characters' home lives, their personal lives, their relationships, and their self-images and all that sort of stuff. So definitely kind of up my alley as far as storytelling goes. But so she's the main character of that story, and hopefully that interests you enough that I can show you more later. So next we've moved on to the third speed paint thingy, which I kind of realized in the middle of trying to record the voiceover for the last part of the speed paint that there aren't 3 speed paints, so surprise, there's 4 total. This is the third, but not the last. My bad, but I don't feel like going back over to record the beginning of this voiceover because let's face it, that'll take too long. And I am lazy. But I digress. Anyways, so this is a speed paint of my character Silas, which I forget if I mentioned him by name or not, but he was also in the Pride speed paint that I had. He was the guy on the far right. And so I'm gonna be real with you guys. I hate this painting. I liked it when I first finished it for some reason, and then the more I looked at it, the more I was like, no, this is really bad. The colors are muddy, the blending is haphazard at best, and I kind of ruin it at the end when I go and like add more like there right there with the like the atmospheric sort of stuff, and like his shoulders are too narrow, and like the expression is wrong, and his face is wrong, and yeah, basically, just ignore this one, but I thought I'd throw it in because, you know, it shows kind of a process. There you go. There you have it. And now, here's the fourth one, the actual final one. It's also the one that I'm most proud of, which I guess is unsurprising considering how I've ordered these from oldest to most recent. Like, this one I've done, I think, only a month ago, but I'm definitely the most proud of it. I'm starting to get a little bit more used to the iPad, and I finally found a whole selection of brushes and brush types that I didn't even know existed on the PROCREATE app, but my friend told me about, so I went looking and I found them. So this character goes by the name of Luciel when he is in his superhero form as we see him now, and he is also from the same story as Holly, and is also another one of those college kids superhero guys. So yeah, I actually really love his character design in his hero form. It is probably one of my favorite designs so far, and I'm still kind of tweaking it here and there, and I'm still not sure even if he's going to be fighting with an axe or with fire or whatever, but I'm super proud of it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I apologize for the really long time without a video, but that review that I promised you guys will be coming in the next couple days, so keep watch, and in the meantime, have a great day. I will see you later.